Welcome to your Yin Yoga class. My name's Dani. For anyone who's new, I'm so happy you're here and you chose to invest an hour and 15 minutes into yourself and balancing out whatever's feeling out of balance. I find that those who are attracted to Yin Yoga are either brand new to yoga, their body's feeling very tight, or they're individuals who are looking for something, whether it's a physical shift, mental response or answer, or a spiritual opening. And today is all about gratitude. You will need blocks if you have them, or a chair. Either one of those will work fantastic, and you can choose to get it now, or you can choose to get it after our introduction meditation is complete. It's 100% up to you. Start by sitting tall. Open your heart, spread your collarbones wide so that the shoulder blades kiss behind you. They're starting to tuck in close to one another. And then drop the shoulder heads down. Relax your hands wherever they're comfortable, in whichever direction feels good to you. There's no right or wrong. Just start to ask yourself, what feels good to me? Just start to take a few minutes to observe your breath. Allow your breath to become louder than your thoughts. Feel your chest rise as you breathe in and fall as you breathe out. In and out. Continue on your own. And with every exhale, let your body sink deeper into relaxation. Let your shoulders relax even more. Allowing the parts of your body you didn't even know were holding tension to release. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your jaw. Let your forehead soften. Eyebrows. Eyelids. Cheeks. As you exhale, let your body get a little closer to the ground, giving more of yourself to the earth. All the while your breath deepens. Your body relaxes. What are you grateful for today? As you start to allow images to pop into your mind, notice where in your body you feel the sensation of gratitude. Let it feel warm and inviting. Every breath you take, every image that comes into your mind creates a golden light in that location you've identified, that center of your gratitude. For every image that comes into your mind, say thank you. The coffee or tea you had this morning, thank you. Beautiful breath, fresh air flowing through your lungs. Thank you. Bring into your mind's eye the people you're grateful for. And imagine yourself saying to each one, thank you. Allow your gratitude to set the foundation for the abundance you wish to experience and attract into your life. Thank you. Take the next minute and give yourself permission to say thank you to anything and everything that passes through your mind that you're grateful for. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth out. Inhale gratitude. Exhale abundance. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Float your hands to your heart center and set your intention for class. Today we will be deepening our grateful hearts, opening up our chest, upper back, and shoulders, all while grounding ourselves down, giving ourselves permission to breathe a little slower, to exhale a little deeper, and to smile a little more. Inhale your thumbs up to your third eye center, the space in between and just above your eyebrows. And exhale, chin to your chest. Saying good morning, hello to this beautiful day. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Straighten your right leg out to a 45-degree angle. Your left foot comes to the inner thigh, knee, or calf. If you have any lower back issues or hip issues, sit on a height, a blanket, a bolster, even couch cushions stacked up underneath you to lift up out of the low spine. If you have a block, place it on the outside of your right leg to start. If you don't have a block, stack up pillows, books, anything to get a little bit of height here. As you inhale, reach your right arm out, and exhale, set your elbow down on that height, resting your head on your hand. As you inhale, reach your left arm up, and as you exhale, bend at the elbow, breathing here. If you don't feel a stretch on your left side body, you can start to lower the block, or see if you can just grab your opposite wrist, taking yourself deeper. Relax your shoulders out of your ears and imagine opening your heart up to the sky above you. And take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Do 3 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Release the grip of your wrists and inhale, come back up to center. Take your prop off to the left side now. Same height, just moving it from the right to the left. And this time your left elbow comes down. Maybe your head relaxes on your hand. As you inhale, your right arm comes up. Exhale, bend at the elbow. And same option as before. If you'd like, you can lower the prop down, placing the elbow down, or grab opposite wrist. Make sure your right glute, your right butt cheek stays down onto the ground. So big right side body opening now. Bring your right elbow more behind you, open your chest up, but keep your chin tucked down towards your chest so the back of your neck is long. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. 3 more. Last 2. Once more. And inhale, come up. If you have 2 blocks, you can frame your right leg with them. Otherwise, you can just use gravity for this next part. Pivot your body to your right leg. Forearms come down onto blocks. And exhale, relax your head. Now, if you don't have blocks, that's fine. You can hold on to a pillow and give it a hug. Or you can simply place your hands down on either side of your leg and exhale, let gravity do all the work to pull you down deeper. Wherever you are, breathe into this space. Hold the pose. We'll be here between 3 and 4 minutes. All remain quiet so that you can listen to your favorite relaxation music or to the sound of your breath. As you exhale, let the shoulder heads relax back and down as you breathe a little stronger. with a little more intention. Halfway. Every exhale, let yourself come deeper. Final minute. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Imagine that your spine is a long strand of beautiful pearls. Imagine lifting yourself up, one pearl, one vertebra at a time, stacking each pearl on top of the next. Your head and neck are the last things to lift. As you exhale, switch legs. Very slowly reposition yourself. Left leg comes out, right foot comes in. If you have props, take them on the outside of your left leg in any height that feels appropriate. The taller the blocks, the less deep you'll go, the more support you'll have. The lower or removal of the blocks, the lower you'll go and the less support you'll have. So just make the decision that's best for your body and its abilities at this time. So from the belly button, exhale, pivot towards your left leg, almost getting the belly to point at the the big or second toe. And then exhale, the forearms come down and you allow your head to pull you deeper. So your head weighs anywhere between 8 and 12 pounds. So it's allowing gravity the chance to open up the spine and open up the right side rib cage and shoulder. At the same time, you're getting a digestion compression, which is fantastic if you have any sort of gut imbalance or gastrointestinal issue, Crohn's disease, IBS, bloating, or constipation. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth and let your jaw go a little heavier as the shoulders come back out of your ears. As you inhale, find a nice long breath. And as you exhale, allow yourself to come back into that grateful heart, that grateful mentality. What are you grateful for today? What does gratitude feel like within your body, within your physical form? Halfway there. Final minute. Every exhale pulls you deeper physically and deeper into a state of gratitude. Bringing into your mind's eye everything you're grateful for. And imagining yourself saying thank you to each one, each person, each attribute. Thank you. Three more breath cycles, beginning with the exhale. Deep breath out, and the string of pearls is back. As you inhale, begin to restack your spine. Remove any props and place your hands beside you as you bend your knees and place your feet flat onto the floor. If your wrists are bothering you, you can also come down onto your forearms as well. And exhale side to side. Start to allow the back to open and the hips to really find some new mobility, some new momentum. You might even feel this on the outer leg, the IT band. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And if you'd like, you can even drop your head back. Give yourself a little neck massage, side to side. If it feels good on one side, just hold it there for a breath or two or three. When it feels appropriate, transition to the other side. Take the next few breaths to finish up each side. And we'll return back to center in just a moment. If you're already centered, we'll be moving into full butterfly, Baddha Konasana. The soles of your feet come together, and if you have props, place them underneath the outer thighs. Pillows, bolsters, blocks work really well. We just want to take pressure off of the knee, especially if you've had any sort of surgery or injury in your knees. Now, if you'd like this to be more lower back, send your feet farther away from you. If you want more hips and groin opening, send the feet closer towards your pubic bone. If you're a little unsure, not quite set in stone on anything, go about halfway or where you feel a stretch. It's a little uncomfortable, but you can still maintain your breath. From here, exhale, spill your chest forward, relax the hands down and your head towards the floor. Now, if this is a little too deep to start, you can always place your hands on your knees or thighs and just simply bring your chin down towards your chest. Wherever you land, give yourself permission to stay as still as possible for the next 4 minutes. Relax your jaw, relax your forehead, and in this pose specifically, relax your shoulders out of your ears. It's at about this point in class when our mind starts to race. Call it Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Silencing, eliminating the patterns of the mind. And that's the main intention of our yoga practice. Chitta Vritti Nirodha. There's different ways you can achieve that silencing of the mind. Alan Watts said it best, trying to force your mind to be calm and to not think, to have an absence of thought, is like trying to smooth rough water with an iron. You end up just causing more waves. So the best way to calm your mind is to leave it alone. Focus on something else, to deepen your breath. So I'm going to give you 2 different meditations that you can utilize in this pose and moving forward after. The first is so hum. As you inhale, silently say so. As you exhale, silently say hum. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. So, hum. So, hum. If this feels good to you, please continue. If you would like a different option, our next meditation option is a counting meditation. First, empty your lungs of air. And as you inhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1, 3, Exhale, 1, 3, 5. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Continue for our final minute. Take 3 more breath cycles here, whichever meditation you chose. And at the end of your third and final exhale, your third and final breath cycle, inhale, begin to rise back up. Use your hands and close your knees like you're closing 2 bookends together. Once again, place your hands by your hips. Walk your feet away from you slightly and take the next minute or so to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Just allowing the hips and lower back to release. Again, if you're just coming on, you can bring the forearms down to support the wrists a little more. Deepen your breath as you do this, giving yourself permission to fully use your lung capacity, to bring that gorgeous fresh air all the way down into the tips of your lungs and to pull any stale or stagnant air out with your exhale. Breathing in gratitude, breathing out abundance. Abundance and gratitude reinforce one another. If you want more abundance in your life, deepen your gratitude practice. If you want more gratitude in your life, notice the abundance that's already around you. Finish up these nice windshield wipers and slowly transition to a tabletop position, hands and knees. It will be helpful for you to have a bolster or pillows close by. You might need a blanket as well. And blocks or a chair are going to be helpful as well. So if you don't have blocks, make sure you have a chair or a couch close by that you can utilize. So we're going to do a little bit of heart opening today. Now starting out with a tabletop position, hands and knees. If you have any sort of wrist injury, you can do this on your forearms instead. So wrist injuries are on the forearms. Everyone else, palms are down. Shoulders are back out of your ears. And knees are underneath your hips. Exhale, cat pose. Curl your tailbone under. Lift the back of your heart up towards the sky And tuck your chin gently into your chest, rounding the entire spine from tailbone to crown of your head. Inhale, cow, belly drops, heart comes forward, chin lifts, and your shoulders pull back. Exhale, cat, round your spine, tailbone under, belly in. Inhale, cow pose, belly drops, chest forward, shoulder back, tailbone up. Take 4 more rounds on your own and give yourself permission to move in different ways. Maybe you need more side body work today versus upper back. So find what feels good and appropriate to you and lean into that. Grateful for this chance to move unapologetically. Grateful for the deep breaths you're able to take. Take one more round, one more breath cycle, and then neutralize yourself. This is where your bolster will come in handy, or lots of pillows and blankets. If you have a yoga bolster, place it in front of you. If not, stack pillows and blankets till you get about a half a foot of height. Reach your arms as far in front of you as they can go, but keep your hips stacked over your knees. Anahatasana, melting heart posture. Allow your heart to melt down onto the bolster as your elbows relax, and turn your head to your favorite side. Draw your shoulders back out of your ears. You can even bend the elbows wider to take yourself deeper. This is a big stretch for the upper back and your belly. You might even feel this in the low spine and hips if you have residual tension there. Relax your feet and your shoulders. Relax your face and your jaw. And continue to breathe deeply in this nice, expansive, and heart-opening pose. With every inhale, breathing in gratitude, breathing in a picture of something you're grateful for. And with every exhale, breathing out abundance, recognizing that gratitude fuels the abundance in your life. We'll be here for one final minute. Inhale and exhale. Three more breath cycles, please. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, Slowly begin to rise back up. Remove your prop off to the side. Now, if your knees are bothering you, place blankets or small towels underneath to take a little bit of that pressure off. This is when we need our blocks or our chair. So take a second and set yourself up. If you have blocks, stack them as tall as they can go out in front of you. If you're using a chair, the chair will just be a little higher, and you'll do this more on your knees. Place your elbows on your blocks or your chair and bring your hands to heart center. You might need to walk your knees back a little bit to get them underneath your hips. This is an atypical yin yoga pose. We're just focusing on opening the triceps and the chest, maybe even the upper back. As you exhale, let your chest come down. If you're using a chair, just be mindful your forehead doesn't touch it. Letting the chest come down, and then start to move your thumbs to the back of your neck or even between the shoulder blades. And we'll hold this for about 10 breaths. So really great if you work at a desk to open up the areas that collapse as we sit at our computer. About 3 breaths in, 7 to go. With every inhale, feeling the body expand and open. With every exhale, feeling yourself ground down even deeper. Letting your heart open. Final 5 breath cycles. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly place your hands on the floor. Rise up. Awesome job. Place your blocks or your chair more to the left side of your mat. Step your right foot forward. It might be one step, or you might need to take your hand behind your calf and take many small steps to bring your knee forward over the ankle. Move your chair or blocks forward so that your hips can start to come down. I'll do that again a little slower. The hips need to start dropping down. From here, you can keep your hands on the chair base or on your blocks, or the more restorative option is to bring the forearms down onto that solid surface. Dragon pose. Huge hip opener. Huge opportunity to release hip and lower back tension. Make sure we're not angling the hips. Drag your left hip back gently, right hip forward, and just allow gravity to surrender you very beautifully into this pose. Head relaxes, and we'll be here for 2 minutes. You can always come back to that so, hum, or counting meditation if your mind starts to wander a little bit. See if you can relax yourself even deeper every exhale. final minute, my friends. Four more breath cycles. In and out. One more deep breath in. Open breath out. Start by shifting your hips back slightly. Place your hands on the chair or props and bring your right leg back. Knees will be stacked, and then exhale, have a seat for a moment. Let your shoulders relax, letting your heart rise as you breathe in, letting it fall as you exhale. One of the philosophies behind yin yoga is that we aim or strive to be uncomfortable, but still able to breathe and to concentrate on that breath. Life will provide you with many uncomfortable moments, but if you can keep your focus on your breath, you will find yourself to be more grounded, more readily able and equipped to handle those uncomfortable moments. And they have less power over you, which is a really beautiful thing. You start to bring that power back into yourself. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, rise up. Move your props over to the right this time. Take your left foot down, either in one or many steps outside of the props. If you're really flexible in the right hip, you might even tuck your back toes and guide your knee farther behind you. Dragon pose shows us a lot about where we're storing tension. As you exhale, let yourself drop down here and hold. Shoulders back, chest forward, head relaxes, and you return once again to that deep and grateful breath. What does gratitude feel like in your body? Where does it originate? Be here for 2 minutes. As you open up the hips and pelvic floor, make sure you relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. find the stretch that you're avoiding. And as you hold the physical pose, exhale the tension. And inhale this sense of gratitude. This discomfort you're feeling is a sign that you're healing. Final minutes. Living in gratitude even when we're uncomfortable. Four more breaths. Inhale, press yourself up, shifting your hips back. Exhale, move your left knee to match the right and have a seat once again. Relax your shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Stay here for a few more breaths as you give yourself permission to really ground down. Now, grab your bolster, if you have it, or pillows, and set it up in front of you, nice and long. Remember, your mat is your sacred space for you to really find your deepest sense of presence and awareness. So if you need to take a moment to clear it off, please do. Make sure your space is ready to support the journey you're looking to have. Bring both of your knees to face the left so that your right hip is aligned with the bolster or your pillows. And believe it or not, couch cushions will work really well here. And as you exhale, lie onto your right side body. You can bend your top arm and use your bicep as a pillow. Now, ideally, the legs will be stacked and you can keep your top leg at the same height. So if you have pillows or blocks, you can do what I just did, which is stack them under the ankle and your knee. And this allows blood flow to continue really beautifully in the top leg. Often when we don't have that support, the knee comes down and we get a big compression in the outer hip and glute. So if that's you, if you have sciatica, always make sure the top leg, the knee, is in line with the hip and the ankle is in line with your knee. This is layer one. Layer two, lift yourself up and bring your belly down, right ear onto the bolster, gaze is to the left. Layer three, keep your torso down, but bring your left ear to the bolster. Gaze is to the right. We'll be here for 2 to 3 minutes. Allow yourself to rest comfortably, to let go of this idea that we need to be doing anything else, letting go of all the shoulds and needs that we create for ourselves. Instead, experiencing the abundance of this moment as it's being presented to us. I'll remain quiet for the duration of our time. Final minute. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. As you inhale, very slowly come back up to center. Take your time. And as you exhale, turn in the opposite direction. So now you'll be on your left hip and come into the pose on your left side. Trust yourself and your ability to do this. We'll be here for 2 minutes. Final minute. Take one more deep breath in. Take one more deep breath in. Hold as you exhale. And then inhale, begin to rise back up slowly now. Turn so that your back is facing the bolster. Since it's already set up, let's put it to good use. If you have blocks or extra pillows, make sure they're close by. Slowly lower yourself down so that your spine is elevated. And then take butterfly pose in the legs, using the props underneath the knees, just like we did seated, only now we're supine, we're on our back. This is a great chest opener, a great reminder that we live through an open heart, through that abundance. And then relax your hands wherever they'd like to float. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth as you rest here comfortably. Relax your jaw and the muscles of your face. Where does gratitude come from? Our modern day Western society has fallen into the misunderstanding that gratitude comes from having things, fueled by materialism and comparison. And they've done this through highlighting absence. They've tricked us into thinking that if we're missing something, then we cannot be grateful. They trick us into thinking we need more. Whiter teeth, a bigger house with more furniture, cabinets with more food, more. When the truth is that gratitude comes from a source of trust, of knowing, of understanding that we have all that we need. And every breath we take is a gift. That happiness doesn't come from whiter teeth, faster cars, smaller jeans, or a bigger house. It comes from a sense of understanding that we are already in supply, in abundant supply, everything. We are so much more than this physical being we've attached ourselves to, this human form. And our gratitude connects us to the energy, the universe, God, if you will, that encompasses all things. So as you rest in this Shavasana for your final few moments, give yourself the opportunity to channel that energy, to dive deeper into abundance, deeper into gratitude, to connect more with who you are beyond what you have, what you possess. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach down and close your knees like two bookends coming together, closing this chapter to a very beautiful book. And in your own time, in your own space, start to come up to a seated pose.
I have to go potty too. You want Uncle TJ's room to go potty, or do you want?
And then bring your hands to your heart center.
I want to go potty. My bedtime.
Let's go this way.
Take a deep
Well,
breath
it's too late
in,
because we can't, because Mommy's there. Okay, yeah.
big breath out. And place one hand over your heart and stack the other on top. Feel your heartbeat. Grateful for this chance to be alive. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And lift your thumbs to your third eye center. Exhale, chin comes down. Grateful for this beautiful day. Let's say hello to it. Namaste. Namaste, everyone.
Thank you, Dani.
Thank you.